Hello everyone, I'm Kraticus, and today I'm bringing you Tera, a beginner's guide, where I am going to show you the character creation, the races, the classes, quests, and even the combat of this up-and-coming MMO, Tera. First off, we have humans. Pretty much your standard fare for MMOs, male and female models, pretty generic. Next we have Castonic. Here's where things get different. Male and female models. They do have horns on their head. That's their distinguishing mark. Next, Amon. Gigantic, bulking creatures. Both male and female are gigantic. And they have hooves for feet, so shoes will not show up on these guys. Next, Potpourri. Short little animal creatures. We have like panda bears, cats, bears. Pretty much a lot of different variety there. And then Ellen, another short character. Only female models on this one. You can put ears and tails on these guys. Next we have Baraka, another gigantic character. Only a male model to choose from here. Next, High Elves. And there are male and female models here, but if you look at the icon, they both kind of look like females, which is pretty funny. But for these purposes, I'm going to do a female High Elf and show you the rest of it. First up, we have Warrior. These guys are a dual-wielding, fast-paced, action-packed class that right now have the role of Warrior or DPS, but they're going to be changing that come release, so we don't know exactly what their role is going to be. Next up, we have Lancer. These guys are your main tanking class. They have a sword and board, and they have to manually block with their shield. Next, Slayer. These ones use a gigantic sword and AoE everything around them. They are pretty brutal all around. Next, speaking of brutal, we have Berserker. These ones hit hard but move slow. Next, Sorcerer. It's your pretty much standard mage type class, elemental skills, they can CC, that type of thing. Next, easiest class in the game pretty much, Archer. Self-explanatory. Next, my favorite one in the game, Priest, your main healing class. Next, we have Mystic. They are support. They can do healing and DPS. Their support is dropping things to be able to give you health and mana. But today, I'm going to go with Archer. Now, on to the character creation. You got some presets right here from the get-go. You can pretty much just click any of them. It's their version of random. And just start going. Or you can go into the features here and manually select a hairstyle. There's a bunch of different styles you can pick from. And even the colors. And you have face that you can use right there. Pick a face, color, that type of thing. Then you have adornments, which are pretty much your eye color and anything that goes on the face. You can do fine detail. You have all these options down here to be able to have sliders and move everything manually and have it be pretty unique. Next, they let you see what gear will look like on your character at different levels. So you can kind of get an idea and a feel what type of gear you have to look forward to. Seems like there's a lot of different varieties of those too. Next, you want to make sure you pick a voice, because these are going to bite you in the butt. You're probably going to get a voice that you don't like if you don't pay attention to it. I've made many mistakes. I made a voice, played, ended up being a really deep voice on it. Next, don't forget to pick your name, and once you pick that, you're ready to go and enter the world of Tera. And now you've entered the world of Tera. First thing you see in front of you after you start playing around is a person with an exclamation point above them. If you played other MMOs, you know this is a quest giver. So of course you go to them, get a normal quest, and then you'll see that the camera drops down to a kind of cinematic view. What that tells you is this quest is a story quest. If you didn't notice the orange exclamation point, that's what that means. And right here you'll notice that there is some collision detection against players in this game too. And up here we're going to see the asterisk symbol, which pretty much means this is a story quest turn-in. It's complete, so I talked to him. Once again, the camera drops down into a cinematic view, and that tells me this is a story quest. Now after that, we zoom out and look, yellow exclamation point, which means side quest. And we get the quest, we don't zoom in, that denotes side quest, not main story quest. And now on to my favorite part of the game, the combat. This is where it sets itself apart. We have a monster in front of us, I'm attacking it, I didn't target it. A no-tab targeting, I simply put my crosshairs on it and started attacking. Now you have two skills to start off with. They're both mapped to your left and right mouse button. And see right there, I tried to hit it, wasn't in range or it was walking away. On those type of things, I have to lead the monsters or you're going to miss them. And when they get close like this, he's going to make an attack. I'm going to use my skill to jump back so I don't get hit. Now, another thing that you can do is your left mouse button is mapped to your main attack. And if you want it to just keep going on and on and on and attacking them, just hold the left mouse button down. Right there, we see a Slayer in action attacking one of these monsters. Now this one, like the others, you will see an exclamation point above their head. This is telling me that this is a quest monster. I need it for a quest. Now the story ones will have an orange one on them. Just leveled up from killing that guy, and it's a pretty cool animation that they do in this game. And here's another one that I need to get, but I see somebody else running up to it. I'm not going to steal their kill. So I'm going to keep running around looking for one, and as I see it, I see some loot on the ground. This is somebody else's loot. This is how the loot drops. It drops all over, everybody can see it. If I don't pick it up, it stays there for other people to see. Now if I waited, I could go back and pick it up. But I'm going to continue on and go after this last monster for my final quest. So I'm going to finally kill him, and then he's going to try to get closer, and I'm going to use my skill to jump away before I get hit. Probably did it a little early, but the show tells in the game when it's going to be. That's it for now. Hope to see you soon in Tera.